Hi friends, my name is Cassidy. Welcome to my channel. Today's video we are going to be ranking all of the objects that came in the Bloom Room kit. Please go ahead and like this video because it really helps out my channel, and subscribe so you know when I post a new video. I post every Wednesday and Saturday. Okay, so I'm going to explain the tiers. S is like amazing. All of the swatches are great. I'm going to use this in like every build I do for the perceivable future. A is maybe some of the swatches aren't that great, or maybe it's like I'm not going to use this in every build, but I still love it. B is maybe a few swatches are good and I'm going to use it, but like not that often. C is, I don't really like this, but I don't hate it. And D is, I hate this. Why is this in my game? And I've never done one of these videos, so bear with me. So first is this, I think this is greenhouse shelf. I'm going to put this at A. I don't see myself using it every single build, but I do think it'll come in handy. And it's not my favorite, but actually I'm gonna move it down to a B. And then this table, which I forget what it's called, I think it's like glass and greenery. I'm gonna mark it a B as well. I'm gonna mark it a B because when I first saw it, my first instinct, my first reaction was like, I don't love this. This is not it. I probably will use it, but it wasn't my favorite. I think once I get like a house built and I'm putting in the furniture with other furniture, I'll probably like it better than I did by itself. And then this one is S tier, this dog planter. All the swatches were super cute. You had hedgehog swatches and pig swatches along with the dog swatches. It is super cute. It's small, so you can just stick it anywhere you want to add a little green to your Sims build, which I love doing. And then this propagation thing, I'm gonna put it as a B as well. I don't see myself using that one. Like if I made a house that was for like a Sim that was super into plants, like I used all the plants and had like a garden, I would use that. But just for like normal Sims with like plants as decor, I don't think I would use that. Next is this coffee table. I think I'm going to put it as an A. The reason why I'm not going to put it as S tier is because it's a coffee table that is like, with the plants, you can make those easily go with more decor styles versus a whole coffee table. You know, like you couldn't put that in with certain styles and make it go. So I'm going to put it with A because I think I'm going to use it a lot because I really like it. But it doesn't go with every single style, so I wouldn't use it in all of my builds. Next is this hanging plant. It's kind of between S tier and A tier because I don't know that I would use it with every build. But I do really like it. I'm going to put it as S tier because I do think I will use it a lot. You know, sometimes your Sims houses just like needs something. And I think a hanging plant will come in handy. And you could probably put that on the porch as well. Sometimes I wish we had more hanging plants for the front porch. This 3-tiered table, which I'm also going to put this as S because even though it's a furniture piece and it has a particular style, it is more simple than the coffee table was. And I feel like you could easily, like once you put plants and things on it, easily blend it in with most styles. And I just really like that it's 3-tiered. So I'm going to put that as an S. And then we have this like workbench thing. I'm going to put this as a B as well. Again, I feel like with the propagation thing, it kind of looks like a workbench for like gardening. If you're really into gardening, you would have like a workbench like this. And I feel like just for like a normal Sim this wouldn't be something you would want to use. But if you had like a greenhouse or like a garden or a sim with a green thumb, you would want the workbench. But for like an average sim with plant decor, you might not want that. And then this little guy, I'm also going to put as S tier, sorry, because it is a small plant, and which means you can put it more places, like a bedside table, a dresser, a table, you know, just somewhere, because it's small, so it'll fit more places. So I'm going to put it as S tier. This wall mounted shelf with all of these plants, I'm going to put this as B tier. I feel like I'm putting a lot as B tier because I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Well, that was C tier, but I do feel like I'm going to use it more than I would use C tier. This like tea canister thing, I'm going to put this at S tier. I mean at A tier. Jesus. I'm going to put it at A tier. I really, really like it, but I don't feel like it's going to go with every single style. I don't think any of this is going to go with every single style, but some things are going to fit more with a lot more styles than other things. Like that feels, the tea canister shelf feels a little more rustic, a little more farmhouse. Then like I wouldn't really use that in a modern build. I wouldn't really use that in a mid-century modern build. Some of these things have like a Scandinavian feel to them, like the table here and the side table and the tiered table. And then this plant I'm also going to put as S tier because it is also a smaller plant. It's a little bit bigger than the other plant, but it's not a huge plant. It does fit on tables. So I feel like it has a bunch of swatches. A lot of everything that came with this pack has a bunch of swatches, which is great. So I feel like you could find a swatch that goes with the build that you're making. Okay, so then I think this is the Desert Rose. I'm going to put this as D tier because I did not like it. Like it has a couple of swatches that I'm like, I could see myself like maybe using that. Maybe, but I didn't really like it. So I'm going to put it as D tier. I think this was a ficus. I'm going to put this as C tier because there were a couple of swatches that I could see myself maybe using, and maybe if I sized it down because it was really big when I first opened it, I was like, oh, this is really big. Oh, she's big. There were a few swatches that I was like, this is okay. So it's not my favorite. I can see myself maybe using it once in a while, but not very often. And then this one I think is the Jade Plant. I'm gonna put this at B as well. I did like it. It had nice swatches, but it isn't something that I think I'm going to go for in every single one of my builds. And the citrus plant. I love this citrus plant. Whoops. I'm going to put it as a B. I love it. I think it's super cute, but I don't see myself using it very often. And we have this one that is mounted to the wall. I'm going to put that as an A because it's not my favorite. Like I'm not going to use it every single build, but I think it will come in handy when I need something on a wall. When my walls are too blank and I don't know what else to put on it. Like I don't want to put any art on it or anything. I can just stick that plant on it. I think that will be great. And then the shelf. I love this shelf. I'm going to put it at S tier. I mean, I should probably put it at A tier because I'm not going to use it for every single build, but I love it. I think I will try and find a way to fit it in a lot of my builds because I really, really liked it. This shelf, I'm going to put it as A because I really liked it. It's kind of big, but you could always downsize it. It kind of is shaped like a uterus. Like it's got the two round things up at the top and then it's like a triangle in the middle. It's kind of shaped like a uterus, but I still like it, and maybe that's just me thinking it looks like a uterus. But I really like it, and I really like the swatches for it. It has some really good swatches. This little shelf here, I'm also going to put this as S tier. It's called a room divider. It's very small, little plant shelf. I really like it. It is a lot smaller than the last plant shelf that we did. This one, so it'll fit better in more spaces. And it's really cute, really simple. You got a little plants on it. You got a lot of little plants on it. I don't know what I just said. And yeah, so it's very cute. So I'm going to put it as tier. And then this little plant, when I opened it, I was like, I really like this pot. So I'm going to put it at S tier as well. I put most of the little plants at S tier. Had a lot of cute swatches for the pot. It's small and simple, so you can put it in more places. And then we have the lamp. I'm going to put the lamp at B tier. It's not my favorite, but I feel like I will use it. I feel like I will find spaces for it. I'm going to go ahead and go do this one. This is the hanging lamp. I'm going to put this at A tier. I was going to put it at S tier, but I don't think it's a favorite. I think it's one that I really like and I'm going to use a lot, but it's not a favorite that I'm going to use all the time. I like the hanging lamp way more than I like the floor lamp. Last but not least, I have the leaf curtains. I'm going to put this at A tier as well. I really like it. I'm not going to use this in every single build, but I feel like I will find reasons to use this because I really like it. I like the vine look. So definitely going to put that there. My rating for this kit is actually pretty good. Most of it is S, A, or B. I have a lot of S. I have equal amount S and B ratings. I think this kit did pretty well. I love adding plants to my Sims build, so this is a nice kit to have. Is having these $5 kits a money grab? Maybe. I'm happy with my plants. Let me know what you would rate these things. Also, in the comments down below, let me know if you want me to do this with any other packs. I'm totally into that idea of rating the objects in other packs. I could do cottage living, tiny living. Also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're into those. You can find me at castgames_ on both. And I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.